Going on, you guys? Your boy B Mahari here, representing MehariNation Sports Podcast. Salute the entire LDBC here, man. I was scrolling around the Athletic today, and there was a board that came out today that the New York Knicks are now seeking trade discussions to possibly trade Marcus Morris to the Los Angeles Lakers for you know who, Kyle Kuzma. And apparently, here's a story around this. Steve Mills, who used to be the general manager of the New York Knicks, wanted to keep Marcus Morris. He had no intentions of trading Marcus Morris because they wanted to build a team around Marcus Morris and possibly with Julius Randle. Well, James Dolan wasn't having it, and he fired Steve Mills as executive. He not fired him from the MSG board. He fired him as executive, and now he's putting Marcus Morris on the trading block. Now, let me tell y'all this. This would be a monumental mistake, trading Kyle Kuzma for Marcus Morris. Because here's the thing. Marcus Morris does not want to be traded. Remember what he said during the season. He said, I don't want to be traded from the Knicks. I like playing here. And the reason is because he gets any look he wants, okay? He can basically is the main go-to guy. And he's trying to boost his stats to try to get a max contract type of deal during the offseason. Because remember, he signed on a one-year deal. Why? That's his decision. But the thing is this. Why would you want to trade Marcus Morris for Kyle Kuzma, who has more upside and is a better scorer than Marcus Morris? Okay? That would be a huge, monumental mistake. And I saw somebody, a couple of people checking out on social media saying that Kyle Kuzma doesn't play no defense, Stop. Listen. There's only 5 guys in the NBA that play defense right now. And those guys are Patrick Beverley, Rudy Gobert, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George. 3 of the 4 are on the same team, and Jimmy Butler of the Miami Heat. Okay? I don't want to hear none of this nonsense about the Kyle Kuzma don't play no defense. Listen, almost all the players in the NBA don't play defense, even LeBron James. So, miss me with that. The point is this. Kyle Kuzma is on the verge of NBA All-Star. Okay, he's not going to be an all-star this year, but if he gets on a team where he's the main go-to guy, he's going to be an all-star. Look what Brandon Ingram is doing for the New Orleans Hornets, for the New Orleans Pelicans right now. That guy is dropping buckets, averaging 25 per game, and he's going to be an all-star. Think about this for a moment. The Lakers gave up their young pieces of Zubac, Hart, Ball, Ingram, and you're going to tell me you're going to trade away Kuzma? Really? That literally makes no sense whatsoever. And plus, you don't even know if Marcus Morris is going to stay in New York, in Los Angeles. Because when you're playing on a super team, okay, the third wheel gets less shots. Y'all need to understand basketball, okay? On all super teams, when you have 3 superstars on one team, the third guy gets less amount of shots, gets the less amount of looks on that super team. Okay, so if you decide to bring Marcus Morris into your team, to the Lakers, his production would go down, and his points and all of his shooting percentages would go down because LeBron James and A.D. take most of all the shots. It would not work. It would be a monumental mistake to trade Kyle Kuzma. And think about this for a moment. Kyle Kuzma is averaging 14 points per game on reduced minutes. If he had more minutes on the team right now, okay, if he was on a different system like now, like Lou Walton, this guy would be averaging 23 points per game. I'm not lying to you. He is a high-volume scorer that needs touches. This guy went on a scoring tear and threw for 3 to 4 straight games when he scored like 30+. This guy can score the ball, and a guy that you need. It would be a huge mistake to trade Kyle Kuzma to the Knicks for Marcus Morris because if the Knicks pull off that trade, it would be a trade for cheap because the thing is, Kyle Kuzma is not on a max contract right now. But if he puts up all-star type numbers, they can book him to a max contract for the next decade. That would be a huge mistake because Kyle Kuzma is only 24 years old. He's averaging 14 points per game with the Lakers right now. If you put him with the Knicks right now, he would be averaging at least 25 per game with the amount of touches he would get, almost equivalent to Marcus Morris right now. My point is this. Don't trade for Marcus Morris. It would be a huge mistake, and the Lakers will definitely regret that. Watch what I tell y'all, all right? And don't come to my channel complaining about oh, why is Morris not playing well? I mean, he was getting all them points with the Knicks. Why ain't he doing it for us? Because he's playing on a different system where the third wheel always gets less shots. Basic point. All right, y'all. Peace.